One of the questions that we get often asked by parents with learning difficulties is how do we support them with going to the doctors and job centre? What we say to parents with learning difficulties is that they're here for us to assess how well they can problem solve those day-to-day situations. So we go into the job centre, what we would want to see is that the parent can plan that route. Can the parent actually have in mind a series of questions of what they want to ask at the job centre? When they're going to the doctors, it's a similar expectation. What we want is for the parent to be able to get to the appointment on time, and can they have a series of questions to ask of the doctor in regards to how they're feeling, and be able to listen to the doctor's response and act upon the advice the doctor gives them.
Parents can leave the house with their baby alone once they've come off escorting. Escorting is when staff come out with families, and that tends to be the first 2 weeks. We'll come out with you to make sure that you're safe when you're out in the community. So that means that you're able to get on and off public transport safely and that you're crossing the road safely. Once it's been agreed that parents can have unescorted time out, that usually starts at an hour, and that can be reviewed weekly so that time out can be increased.
Here in St Michael's, we don't use CCTVs at all in any of the houses, because our way of working with families is that it's one-to-one observations. We need to be present so that we can observe how the parent is managing the care and the interactions and the relationships, so that then we can have an involvement when we're working alongside the parent. We don't have any spaces in which we're recording parents and the care or their relationships. What we do in the centre is that some of the sessions, particularly play sessions, is that we will video those play sessions. But those play sessions are for the parent to look with the worker at the interactions and play that's just happened, talk about how well they managed the play, and then after that we will wipe the video. It is a learning tool for the parent, but we do not use CCTV to carry out any observations. It's all in the moment observations carried out by staff who will be present observing and supporting you.
So one of the first things we say to families when they move in is to focus in on the assessment. They come through the doors on their own, but sometimes parents will get caught up with other parents' issues, and it's a deterrent. It takes them away from what's going on for them. So we always say, focus in on your assessment and know what other families are doing.